Good morning students. In last video lecture we have learned about the digestive system and mainly about the alimentary canal, different parts of alimentary canal. In this video lecture we are going to learn about the associated digestive glands. Now there are three types of digestive glands. First is a salivary gland, second is a liver and third is a pancreas. Salivary gland is present in buccal cavity. Salivary gland present in buccal cavity, and there are three pairs of salivary glands present in buccal cavity, namely parotid gland, submandibular gland and sublingual gland. Parotid gland present in front of ear. Submandibular gland present just below the lower jaw, and sublingual gland present below the tongue. You can feel it. The parotid, you can feel from your mouth also that the secretion of saliva comes from which region. Parotid gland just near in front of ear, submandibular below the lower jaw, and sublingual gland present below the tongue. Now in salivary glands there are two types of cells, serous cells and mucous cells. This serous cell secretes enzyme salivary amylase, and mucous cell secrete mucus. Mucus is a liquidy substance or watery substance, and salivary amylase is an enzyme which acts on a starch. Salivary amylase acts on starch, which is a polysaccharide. Now in this figure you can see the salivary gland. So this is a parotid gland which is just present in front of ear. Then submandibular gland present below the lower jaw, and sublingual gland present below the tongue. So these are the three pairs of salivary glands present in buccal cavity, and its main function is secretion of salivary amylase enzyme and mucus. And salivary amylase enzyme further helps in digestion of carbohydrates, that is polysaccharide, starch. With the help of salivary amylase, starch converted into maltose. Then next digestive gland is a liver. It is a detoxifying organ. Liver is a detoxifying organ and it is present in vertebrates. So detoxification means what? The physiological toxins or medicinal toxins are destroyed or eliminated or removed from liver by this detoxification process, and it is called detoxifying organ because it removes the toxins from the body. Also we know that in the medicinal tablet or capsules there is a marking that excess dose may be injurious to liver, because the detoxification taking place in liver, if we take excess dose it may overload to the liver and may causes damage to the liver. So that is about the detoxifying organ. Then liver is a wedge-shaped, reddish brown in color, having two unequal lobes. Its weight about 1.2 to 1.5 kg. Liver present in upper portion of abdominal cavity, just above the stomach region, or it is present in abdominal cavity. Each lobe is covered by Gleason's capsule. At the left lobe and right lobe there is a capsule that is called Gleason's capsule, and this capsule made up of connective tissue. Now each lobe of liver is divided into several structural and functional units called hepatic lobule. Hepatic lobule, it is a hexagonal fasces having or polygonal shape and consist hepatic cords which are arranged around the central vein. For example, see, this is a central vein and there are the polygonal hepatic cells and these are the hepatic cords. In such a way the structure of liver shows. hepatic cord, central veins, portal veins. Somehow structure looks like this. In between hepatic cords, the space present is called sinusoids. This space is called sinusoids, and in which blood flows contain phagocytic Kupffer cells. Now these Kupffer cells helps to destroy the blood cells and microorganisms, especially red blood cells worn out from liver. We will see in functions of liver. So this is a structure of liver. It is a left lobe, right lobe, hepatic duct, gallbladder, common bile duct. Now functions of liver. Hepatic cells means the cells of liver produces bile juice, and these bile juice stored in gallbladder. The duct of gallbladder and hepatic duct opens into common bile duct. Bile juice emulsifies the fat and make food alkaline. So emulsification is the function of bile juice. Means emulsification means two immiscible substances are mixed together with the help of bile. For example, fat and water. Because the enzyme which are acting on fat act only at emulsified condition, and it also makes food alkaline. Means what? The gastric juice secreted in stomach which makes food acidic, and when food enters into the duodenum with the help of bile juice, this food make alkaline. We will see it in process of digestion or mechanism of digestion, chemical digestion and mechanical digestion. In that process we will see the role of bile. Then in liver, excess glucose is stored in the form of glycogen. The large amount of glucose after digestion, they are stored in the form of glycogen in the liver. Also excess amount of amino acids. Amino acids is a simple form of protein, and after digestion excess amount of amino acids are converted into ammonia, and which are further converted into urea by a urea cycle or ornithine cycle, which takes place in liver. Mitochondrial part and cytoplasmic part of ornithine cycle, and all these processes taking place in the liver. Then synthesis of vitamin A, D, K and vitamin B12 also taking place in liver. Then production of prothrombin and fibrinogen. Prothrombin and fibrinogen, these are the parts or these are the proteins which are essential for coagulation of blood or blood clotting. So these proteins are secreted in the liver. And Kupffer cells, these are the cells helps in the detoxification process and for the destruction of red blood cells. After the completion of lifespan of red blood cells destroyed in liver, and these red blood cells converted or worn out, and after the worn out it converted into bilirubin and biliverdin pigments, which gives color to the fecal matter. These pigments gives colors to the fecal matter. So this is about the function of liver. Then pancreas. It is a leaf-shaped gland and it is present in the lobe of duodenum. See, the stomach extends into a duodenum, a U-shaped tube, and in that duodenum there is a leaf-like gland called pancreas is present, and it has a both function. It has a exocrine as well as endocrine functions. Exocrine function means secretion of enzymes, and endocrine functions means secretion of hormones. So pancreas is a dual gland or mixed gland which have both exocrine as well as endocrine functions. So With the help of exocrine function, pancreas secrete pancreatic juices and which are further helpful for the digestion of food, because these pancreatic juices mainly contain different digestive enzymes, and these digestive enzymes poured into duodenum with the help of pancreatic duct. Now pancreatic duct joins to the common bile duct known as hepatopancreatic duct. Duct from bile and duct from pancreas together forms hepatopancreatic duct, because hepato is a word which is used in relation to the liver and which opens into the duodenum. Now, endocrine function of pancreas is the secretion of hormones, especially islets of Langerhans. Islets of Langerhans which are present in between acini of pancreas, responsible for the secretion of hormones, and it secretes insulin, glucagon and somatostatin hormones. Especially three types of cells present in islets of Langerhans: alpha cells, beta cells and delta cells. Alpha cell secretes hormone glucagon, beta cell secrete hormone insulin and delta cell secretes somatostatin. Insulin is a hormone which is responsible for the maintenance of blood glucose level, and there is a disturbance in hormone insulin, it causes diabetes in person. So here is a pancreas, this is the area of duodenum, and here is a leaf shaped gland called pancreas. The duct in between it called pancreatic duct. This is a gallbladder where the bile is stored, which is secreted by liver. Liver secrete bile juice and stored into the gallbladder, and this gallbladder opens within duodenum by common bile duct or hepatopancreatic duct. So this is a duodenum which is a part of alimentary canal, and in loop of duodenum the pancreas is present. So here we complete the three types of digestive glands: salivary gland, liver and pancreas. There are three pairs of salivary gland: parotid, submandibular, sublingual, and the at which position they are present also I have shown in figure or diagram. Then liver, its shapes and its function and structure, and then pancreas. So here we complete the associated digestive glands. In next lecture we are actually start our point, that is physiology of digestion, in which we study mechanical digestion as well as chemical digestion. Thank you.